Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Welcome. It has been some time. No, I was live yesterday. Yeah, so I'm trying to keep with the streak. Trying my best to be consistent with the trend and all that stuff. So I got a little setup studio and yeah, excited. Very excited. Like I always say, if you are not in the mentorship, make sure that you're part of the groups. Make sure you're part of the Telegram community and all that stuff, all the goodies. So last time when I was live, I was giving you a lot of lessons and stuff, and probably today also we'll be analyzing and we'll be checking up on what the markets we've been looking at, and we'll just be following up on certain markets, and we'll be doing all that amazing stuff. So tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Okay, don't be greedy, let others know that we are live. Just make sure that others know that we are live. So the aim is to make sure that we are impacting more people and changing more lives. Yeah, that's why we created this YouTube channel, to impact more people, change more people's lives, open the understanding regarding trading. My bandwidth is a little bit unstable, I see. So let me just see how the stream is doing so far. Let me just make sure how the stream is going so far, because I don't want any delays and stuff. And so if you're watching the stream, just make sure you like and subscribe. Yeah, but I think it's fine. The stream is fine. I think it's okay. It's okay. I think it's all okay. Yeah, so I'll try my best to go live until the time that I feel like I have given out a lot of information. Yeah, so my mic sometimes would be sounding a bit double. If that's the case, forgive me. But wait, let me try to let me just quickly fix something. Let me just try to fix something. So the sound will be off for a while because I'll be fixing some few things. I want my audio to come through something else. Yeah, so that's how I want it to come through. Okay. Yeah, I think I fixed the issue because I don't want my mic to be double. I don't want my mic sound to be double. All right. Hope you guys are trading. Today is Tuesday, the 23rd of the 6th month, 2026. And this is day 2 of me going live. I hope that I'll be going live every day except weekends. Maybe one day in the weekend, so that we can see what we are trading for the week. And plus, while I'm analyzing, I'll also teach you so that you can also, some of you are you just need like an aha moment, a moment where you'll be like, oh, this is what I've been missing the whole time, So let me just get my surrounding right and get myself comfortable. So as we go, I'll use also my other camera. I'm just lazy to set it up. It takes a lot of work. Yeah, so we also have a Instagram account. For the boys and girls that did not follow us on Instagram, follow us on our Instagram account. Let me show you what our Instagram's looking like. There it is. So this is our Instagram. It's a new account that we opened, so we want you to help us grow the account. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there we go. That's our Instagram account. Okay, it's a new account, so please, when you get time, like, subscribe, follow us everywhere. You can even see our setups, you know, past trades that I've made. They are on that Instagram account, you know, all those sniper entries and all that stuff. Why do I do that? Basically just journaling my trades so that I can one day, you know, when I have a losing streak, I go back and I watch. There's a lot of things I did not share yet, but I will eventually share a lot of free information on that channel. Yeah, so many people would be saying, oh, Forex is not real, Forex is fake, and all that stuff. And I'm very shocked that people would be saying Forex is fake, whilst, you know, their own bank is taking their money and putting it into Forex. And that makes me think a lot of things, you know, sees the ignorance of people. But also I understand why people are like that, you know. It can also be because of external, you know, forces, people that have spoken about the industry in a negative way and, you know, brought it into negative light. That can also be a problem, and makes a lot of sense why people would not believe in this industry. But people like us are here to clean it up, to clean the industry. So that's why I don't have the approach of, you know, rushing with everything in the industry. My whole approach is more of slow. I have a slow approach to everything, because something that's slow but consistent will eventually win the thing that is fast. Because like many times, you know, many people that are creating hype, they disappear. But people that create trends, you know, not joining trends, we create the trend. So my mindset is more of like, over the next 5 years, over the next 10 years, dominating the Forex industry, the education industry, you know, in SADC and in the rest of Africa. And, you know, that won't happen overnight. I know that would take time. And obviously it also come with a vision and also with having love for people. So mine is not mainly, you know, money. You know, the aim is to impact people, because if I can impact people, obviously success will just follow, you know, regarding CCI and all that stuff. But for myself, I'm doing well for myself, you know, personally in my trading capacity. So I'm not like desperate for like, oh, I'm selling a course. Oh, guys, you know, join my course. My main aim is mostly like impacting people, because I personally have been homeless. You know, I have had nothing. I had my ups and downs, so I know how it feels not to have anything. So I would also not want someone that has nothing, you know, while I'm there to like also go through the same thing that I went through. So that's why I created the channel, CCI channel, so that I can, you know, and the psychology channel, so that I can drop information for you guys and be useful, you know, to society and be useful to Africa. So continental capital is for Africa. It's not for the rest of the world. is to grow Africa and to bring education about trading and bring awareness to people about trading. So that's the real purpose behind Continental Capital. You know, I don't want to talk about early stuff. So Sophia FX is an arm of Continental Capital. Don't worry. Sophia FX is something else. So great things take time, guys. Great things take time, and I'm well aware of that fact, and I'm very excited for the future, you know, of what we're building. So basically yesterday what we spoke about, I don't like this music that's playing in the background. Yeah. It's irritating me. But anyways, yeah. So last stream, which was yesterday, we were saying that we are looking for retracement, okay, but the lows were not broken. We are on DXY again. Lower time frame retracements were not broken, and price is still in the range, you know, respecting how things are moving and all that stuff. So let's just go quickly to the daily time frame and look at the daily time frame. Price basically took out that high that we're speaking about, and we're saying that we're still bullish, and we're saying that we are going to change our mind when this low is taken out, I believe. But the price did not take out those lows, and price continued pushing up. So we are now in that bullish sentiment. We are in that bullish analysis, bullish understanding. So price basically came to this demand zone, came down properly, and went all the way up. Beautiful tribe. Time to buy. But that's just for, you know, people that are swing traders and all that stuff. So position wise, price made a break of structure and then retraced, minor retracement, went up. So to be honest, guys, from the perspective that I see price, I'm still waiting for that major retracement that's going to take place. You know, DXY is going to retrace, and you'll see a retracement for you to see price going up. And all I'm saying is that let's just make sure that price doesn't break this low, okay? Price should not break the low, okay? And let's look at the POIs, like I said last time. So there's also POI right here. And last time I told you that the POIs are not the places where we are selling immediately. We wait for reaction because it's point of interest, okay? POI basically just means point of interest, a place where we know the price can start selling or buying from. It's a POI, all right? Point of interest, okay? So at the point of interest, we want to see price touching, changing character, and then, you know, then we look for the counter trend trade to look for, you know, that downward retracement to go up. So after a major break of structure, obviously price has retraced. So either it retraces from this POI, or from that POI. So one of the three POIs are going to be points of interest. For the day traders, it's a different story. I'm not teaching day trading here on the live. I'm teaching people how to catch quality setups and how to trade long term, making money long term, basically. So my mindset is different when I'm doing this thing. So welcome to everyone that has joined the live. Like I said, share the live with whoever you can. Yeah, so same thing also with USDCHF. I'm still waiting for that retracement at the POIs. Okay, this is a fair value, and this is also a POI now. Now the prices went, all the way up. I put my alerts on that, and I'm waiting for price to come to the POI areas. When price buys like that, we know basically it comes down to take out all of that liquidity and then goes up. So it takes time. These things take time, same thing with GBP USD. I'm looking for price to sell off from here or here. These two POIs, like I analyzed last time, is internal change of character. And I strongly believe that price has to go down to take out this equal areas. So now one or two things can happen. Price immediately just comes and takes out that, then we did not find a setup, or price comes to one of these POIs and we make money. Money is made. Yeah, so and also Euro USD. Euro USD immediately came and took out the area that I was talking about. It did not retrace, did not give me the setup that I was looking for. I was looking for a deeper retracement at one of the POIs. So none of my entry points have been hit. Like the last week's entry that I made here, beautiful setup sell. So I was looking for a setup like that. I have to be more patient and just watch what happens. So I placed my I have placed my my POIs already. They've been placed, and my alerts also, so that is already there. Also AUD USD immediately dropped all the way down, took out the lows, but did not take out the main low. So still waiting for most of the setups that I have analyzed did not play out. So most of it did not play out. Most of the, so means that I just have to be patient and wait. NZD CAD also did not play out because I was looking for like buys on NZD CAD. Let me show you on the higher time frame. I was looking for NZD CAD, okay, and I was looking for price to check out this highs over here, and now this was one of the areas that I was looking for buys from on the lower time frame, but I needed to see internal change of character, and I did not see that internal change of character, so I just left it like that. Basically looking for buys here. So what was I basically looking for? Let me show you. Looking for price to come, touch, which it did. It touched the order block and also the inside demand zone, but I was now looking for that liquidity grab and then a change of character to look for that buy. So I did not see that, so I did not execute the setup yet. So this looks like liquidity, and this also looks like liquidity. I don't know if you saw, I marked this liquidity right here, so I'm fully aware of what I'm looking for. So I see this liquidity below here, the price can be hunting for. So let me just remove this. Yeah, wait. This can also be a good lesson for someone. Immediately when I see that price is touching the demand zones, it doesn't mean that I'm buying there. That's a B setup, okay? There should be an internal change in the structure. All right, like this is a good example of that. You see price changing character here. All right, change of character and then break of structure. Okay, So you see that break of structure there. You see this change of character over here. Okay, so since we see change of character and then break of structure, price goes up, you know, and then makes a external break of structure. Okay, so this is internal break of structure, internal change of character. So you can basically see internal change of character, internal break of structure, and then price breaking out, making a major break of structure, and then going up. Now this is where we look for our setup. Okay, this is where we're looking for a setup. Then it's a rally, base rally. So this becomes now our zone area right here, where we start looking for, you know, our buys. So exactly at that buy area there, at that zone area, you can basically see price coming, taking out liquidity, and then buying up to the major break of structure area there. So now finding that entry is, you just seeing this doesn't mean that you buy immediately from there, because you see it bought and then came and then took out that area there, made a liquidity grab. So what are we looking for? After the liquidity is grabbed, right? Liquidity is grabbed below. That's where you start looking for your setup. Liquidity grab, and then you start looking for your setup right there. Okay, those that are in the mentorship will basically understand what I'm talking about, but those that are also watching with understanding will also get what I'm saying. That finds you, you know, a good entry right there after the liquidity grab, for you to be able to take price to the break of structure right there. See there. So that's like 16%, nice 16% made on that setup. Price eventually rally, base rally, breaks structure, and then comes back, gives you a nice entry point, which gives you opportunity to make a second entry. Okay, so you can even target for the higher, you know, target areas and all that stuff. But now you see, so same thing over here. We have seen price coming, but to this area, touching, okay, the demand, and then we see price going up, retrace, but we're not seeing liquidity grabs. Where are the liquidity areas? So that makes you think now, this is liquidity over here. We need to see liquidity taken out, because remember, we can still see that this is the low range, this is the high of the range. So this is our range. Okay, this is the higher high, higher low, higher high, and now we are forming the higher low. Only when this low is broken, then we have seen the direction change. Then it means it's now a change of character. The direction is no more bullish, it becomes bearish. Okay, so now when we place our long positions like that, we are not buying immediately, or if we buy with low risk, because there is no strong confirmation which categorizes this as a B setup, not as an A setup. Okay, that's where patience takes in now. Patience takes in when you are a trader and you're trading your strategy. Okay, patience. I repeat again, patience. That's what helps you to become a professional trader, and that helps you find better setups, because we don't want to be cash grabs, you know. Example, like putting your long position right there, and then you putting your stop loss just to find out that your target area was right, but then price eventually like takes you out in order to go up, you know. So your analysis can be right, but then your impatience can cause your own, you know, downfall. So those are the type of things that happen when you're like trading the market. It also happened to me. That's why I'm teaching you. That's why I'm helping you to understand from my mistakes. Yeah. Yeah, so these are the type of setups that we are looking for, you know, this type of quality setup. So what I basically do is also, you know, I usually like to journal a lot, and in my journaling I write down, screenshots. I take screenshots and then I drag those screenshots into my Notion, or I create a WordPad. You can create a Word document on your computer, and you just screenshot this stuff and then drop it into, a specific bar. So example, let's say that you are back testing NZD CAD, okay, like now. Then you open a file in your computer called NZD CAD, and in the file called NZD CAD, you're just gonna be taking screenshots. All right, so inside of the file you can like create two files. One you call it long positions, and the other one you call short positions. All right, and in those files now you always put your long position screenshots inside of the long position file, and the short term one in the short positions inside of the short position file. So when you're looking at for memory's purpose, or you can print it out, you can put it in front of your desk to look at it every single day, to remind yourself, of what you're looking for in the market. Or you can put it into your wallpaper, your computer wallpaper, or your phone wallpaper. I usually do stuff like that so that I can help myself, with memory. When I'm like working on a strategy, when I'm developing a strategy, because remember now, once you're developing a strategy, let me teach you how we work on strategies. A strategy goes through phases. There is the phase of the strategy where it is making money, and there's a phase where it's being tested. When a strategy is being tested, you don't put a lot of money inside of it. So there's the first stage that it goes through, which is now the process. You write down everything, what you're looking for in the strategy. Then you trade the strategy with a demo account, number 2. And once the strategy is profitable with the demo account, you go on a live account, but you don't start with a lot of capital. You put in small money like $100, $200, and you're growing that money with that strategy account. And once you see now that the strategy is successful with that $200 account, then you start investing $1,000, $10,000, like that, until now you can build something with that strategy. So strategy development takes time. It takes months. Okay, it doesn't like it just happen quickly. So we're gonna focus today on backtesting and stuff. I'm just gonna look at some markets that I want to see, and then after that, then I will be backtesting with you guys, and then we'll be taking notes and stuff. So most of the time that I'll be live, I'll be backtesting with you guys and taking you through what I see every single day, unless I'm not disturbed by someone, unless no one calls me. And I think I was supposed to get my phone's charger so I can charge it. I think I left it in the other room, but I'll go and get it later. I'll get it later. Yeah. I think I must put my phone on mute now. Yeah, let me do that. Let me turn it around. It's disturbing me. These people are disturbing me. I like it when people text me, but not now. Now I'm busy. Okay. right. So basically, I'm waiting for this thing to take out liquidity or something and then show me um, a change of structure so that I can be trading it. It's not showing me any of those signs yet, so I'm not going to be interested in looking at it in the form of trading. But it's also a good lesson pair, a pair that you can learn from, you know, if you are learning how to trade or learning how to identify market structure and all that stuff. So let me just quickly clear my chart for you so that I can show you what I mean. What I mean by that is look at the 4-hour time frame. Okay, I just want you to pay attention and then focus on what I'm showing you right now, because this is very important when you are looking for trades. Okay, first thing first, market direction. Okay, so when you're looking at market direction, this is more like, it looks like a consolidation. Okay, crazy, right? But we see price creating this high, low, and then high, and then low, fails to break this high. So now we see this is a strong area, okay, that's not taken out, and then price shows us that it's failing to take out this low right here. So we are still bearish, okay, bearish market. So this is now us looking at the 4-hour time frame and then seeing, oh, this is a break of structure. All right, so it's a bearish break of structure. All right, I'm just helping you so that you can understand, you know, the bigger picture in the market. So then the market shows us that, boom, okay, high, low, high, and then it's still in this sense. All right, don't worry, I'm a perfectionist, guys. That's a problem I have. So we can see prices has not broken this low yet, still in that consolidative sense. Okay, now this is the high, this is the low. Did price retrace enough? That's the first question we have to ask ourselves. Did price retrace? Okay, 50%. Price came even up to the 30%, so which is making a little bit of sense on it. Okay, so now the reason why I was looking for the buy right inside of here is that I'm still seeing the continuation. So where will my whole ideology change of the buy? When this internal swing areas are broken. So now this is the internal areas now that I'm looking at. All right, so internal wise, price is still bullish. Okay, I need to see this area taken out, or one of these areas taken out, and price must be strong. It must not be like in a sense of, oh, this is a liquidity grab. You see, like something like liquidity grab and then price starts going up. I don't want something like that. So if I have to see that price is going that direction, it must close below strong, then I know it's a retracement to sell. You get it? Yeah, if it is closing strong below, then I know it's a retracement to sell. Yeah. So the bias, I don't really change the bias until the market shows me that it has changed its bias, it has changed its direction of where it is going. Okay, so I'm still keeping with the range until proven wrong. But I'm still not a fool. Like, I'll not like force trades. Like, you see, the reason why I did not enter the bias that I was looking for is because I did not see internal change of character, and that helped me a lot with avoiding that loss, you know, because I knew that price can continue going down to go to this direction of taking out this low. Okay, because it's the main thing. This is the main thing of price taking out. But short term wise, price is still in a bullish trend. Why? Low, high, okay, high, low, high, low, and then create this high. So you see now, where is the low? Here. So I need to see this low broken for me to see a change of character. You see, so for me to see that change of character, I need to see that area taken out. Okay, hope you understand it. So my trading ideologies are very simple. They are very simple. They have been simplified. So we can basically start seeing price also starting to buy from these areas right here, you know, because those are POIs. That's why I want to see price, because this is liquidity, and price can start buying from this liquidity to go all the way up, you know, and then we can start seeing price after, because this is also liquidity above here, and after price takes out that liquidity, can start selling, or price can take out this low, and then this can be a good area for us to start looking for an opposite direction from, you know, retracement and sell. But the main direction is bearish. You get it? Main direction is bearish. Helps us as traders to understand. For me, it will make sense because I've been trading for some time. But for some of you, you'll be like, oh, that's so complicated. It's like you're not sure of what you're doing. I'm sure. That's what I'm telling you. I can buy and sell at the same time because I am looking at the market. You are gambling, or you are deciding for the market. That's what separates me and you. You decide where the market is going. I wait for the market to show me. And when those signs that I'm looking for are not there, I don't trade. I don't trade unless I see what I'm looking for. I don't force things in the relationship with the I have with the market. I don't force things. You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it. You see, my phone always distracts me. Okay. Sometimes I forget I'm on camera. Oh. Yeah. So now, imagine now, knowing the direction, okay, of the market in the short-term time frame, whatever. You are seeing the market creating highs and lows, okay? Low, high, okay? But do you see all the opportunities that are inside of that? Look at this entry, look at this entry, look at this entry, and look at this possible entry. So obviously not all the entries are profitable, you know. This one you'd be seeing profit, and then when you see obviously where the change of character is, then you see a downfall a little bit. But imagine 1, 2, and then 3 profitable setups, which is a good thing, you know, if you can identify the internal market structure, you know, the breaks of structures and the internal market structure that is inside to make to form the higher structure. Okay, you see, I hope I'm giving you like that aha moment. So in the textbook you are told that the market creates the high and then the low and then the high, but in reality, okay, in CCI, what I teach people is we see price creating the high and then the low. And then after it creates the low, it starts creating the high. So the internal structure to form that breakout structure, I think I have it somewhere in my notes here. Let me just check. I have it here in my hard drive. Let me just quickly look for those notes.